Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Friday evening. Welcome to the weekend for a basketball doubleheader here today from West Fargo, featuring the girls up first with the fifth-rated team in the state in the Fargo Davies Eagles in Division AA Girls Hoops going up against the West Fargo Packers. Then in the nightcap later tonight, we will have Fargo Davies also squaring up with West Fargo on the boys' side. Fargo Davies tied for fifth as well in EDC boys basketball. The West Fargo Packers, under the guidance of head coach Mike Benson, they've lost back-to-back games, including their last game a week ago tonight, 62-49 at Fargo North. After this, for the Packers, games next week also at home against Fargo South and West Fargo Cheyenne. Well, for the Fargo Davies Eagles, winners of 3 straight, their only loss this season to Grand Forks Red River before the Christmas break, 53-47 on December the 22nd. For head coach Tony Safransky and the Eagles, they will host the West Fargo Horace Hawks on Monday, then travel to Grand Forks Red River upcoming on Friday. Still to come on our pregame show, I'll let you know some other games going on across the region tonight, the latest standings, that and more. It's a busy day here on yourliveevent.com, from girls wrestling to boys wrestling to boys basketball and girls basketball. We have you covered here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick. We'll continue on our pregame show after this inside West Fargo High School.
Through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we dive into this matchup a little bit more between the Packers and the Eagles, we'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight in Fargo Davies. They are under the guidance, again, of head coach Tony Safransky. A couple players to watch out for that are averaging 17 points per contest. Future MSUM Dragon, Ashton Safransky. 17 points, 7 steals, and 6 rebounds per game for the 5'7" senior guard. Also the sniper in Carly Franks, a 5'8" senior with a team-leading 32 made three-pointers over 8 games on the season. She's averaging 17 points and 2 assists. While for the West Fargo Packers, also in the backcourt leading the way, that's Briley Peterson, the 5'8" senior guard, averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists per contest here for West Fargo. From there, Ellie McIntosh, a 6-foot sophomore, 9 points and 8 rebounds here for the underclassmen. The West Fargo Packers averaging 62 per game, while Fargo Davies averaging 77. And taking a look at what happened last season between these two respective clubs, Davies swept West Fargo by 2 points and then defeated them by 7 here at West Fargo in the last meeting on February 2nd of 2023. The Eagles have won 4 straight in this matchup. Last win for the Packers coming back on December 21st of 2001 here at West Fargo. Take another quick break, and we come back after this. Dive into the EDC standings. Take a look at some other games going on across the EDC tonight and throughout the weekend. That and more still to come. Again, some of the players to watch out for here this evening for Fargo Davies, Ashton Safransky, and Carly Franks. Just a couple of them, as they have 4 players scoring in double digits. While for the West Fargo Packers, they kind of go as Briley Peterson goes here for Mike Benson this season. We'll continue on our pregame show after this from West Fargo.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
Let's dive into the EDC standings here today from West Fargo. The number 1 rated team in the EDC is Red River after they topped West Fargo Horace 71-62 yesterday. Red River 8-0 in conference play, 11-2 on the season. The Horace Hawks at 6-1 suffered their first loss of the year. They're 10-1, but currently second in the EDC. Davies could match them with a win here tonight and be tied for second in terms of overall record in conference play. West Fargo Cheyenne and head coach Kenyon Winnenbach, and you have Brian Kaluza and the Fargo North Spartans at 3-3 in conference play, entering tonight tied for 4th. Fargo Shanley at 2-5, then you have West Fargo at 1-5 with Grand Forks Central and Fargo South sits at 0-6. Out-of-town scoreboard here this evening. West Fargo Cheyenne at Grand Forks Central and also Fargo North at Fargo South here this evening. Then tomorrow, West Fargo Cheyenne makes their way to Bismarck Legacy for a date with the Sabres. Latest AA girls basketball poll, mine at high number 1, receiving 18 of the 19 first place votes. The West flexing their muscle early here with Bismarck Century at number 2, unbeaten against North Dakota competition. West Fargo Horace is number 3, receiving 1 first place vote. That'll change after falling to Grand Forks Wood River, but still for the Hawks, it's their highest ranking in school history, albeit it's their second year of a varsity program. Bismarck Legacy is 4th with Fargo Davies at number 5, receiving votes of Red River, Mandan, and Bismarck High. Taking a look at yourliveevent.com. Again, go to our website or simply subscribe to our YouTube page by searching Your Live Event. You can watch games for free on demand and check them out as well. Some other games going on tonight. Oak Grove makes their way to Hillsborough Central Valley for Division A boys basketball. Doubleheader in Hunter between Lisbon and Northern Cass with the girls slated to get underway in just a few moments. And then from there, Devils Lake Thompson in Division A girls basketball as well. Again, go to our website, yourliveevent.com, and your home for the EDC boys and girls basketball tournament in March is right here on Your Live Event. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our keys to victory and a little history between Fargo Davies and West Fargo. That's all still to come here on yourliveevent.com.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
As we dive into our matchup, here's some of our keys to victory tonight for West Fargo and the Fargo Davies Eagles. If you're head coach Tony Safransky, it's the old adage, don't change what's not needed to be broke. You're averaging 77 points per contest. Defensively is where they hang their hat. They only give up 46 a game. They're outscoring their opposition by 31 points here for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Again, a balanced scoring attack. Really good guard play here for Davies. Scari's averaging 10 points. Frank's at 17. Paginante at 14. And you also have Safransky at 17 points. Fargo Davies maybe not overly big, but they will come out and hit you with a flurry of different styles of defense with traps, man pressure, that and more here for the Fargo Davies Eagles. If you're West Fargo, it's simply put, take care of the basketball. And if you're going to have a turnover, throw it to someone in the stands, because if you're going to give it to the backcourt play of Fargo Davies, they're going to make you pay. And for the Packers, they can ill afford to have a bad start. Talking with head coach Mike Benson, they get quality looks. They just haven't been able to find the bottom of the net at particular times here throughout the season. The Packers averaging 62 a game while defensively giving up 83 points per contest. Bradley Peterson needs to be the catalyst, but then from there, they need a consistent scorer, whether it's a Kackman, an Ogdahl, a Hagen, or someone in between. Ellie McIntosh has played fairly well in the last couple weeks here for head coach Mike Benson and the West Fargo Packers. For West Fargo, looking to get to 2-10 with a win here today, 2-5 in conference play. Well, for Fargo Davies, a win would vault them to 8-1 on the season and 6-1 in conference play. And for the Eagles as well, they would be tied with West Fargo Horse for second in the conference before their matchup with the Hawks upcoming on Monday. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll preview what's to come in the boys' game. That is next here on your LiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
And a reminder, after the conclusion of this game, we'll get to the boys' contest featuring the 6-3 Eagles against the 4-6 Packers. You have Bart Manson on one side of the floor, Adam Palczewski on the other. For the Packers, led by Tony Leal, the future Bemidji State Beaver for football, 23 points and 11 rebounds per contest with a 6'5 senior. While on the opposite side for Fargo Davies, they've had some injury bugs. Mason Claybo's played in 4 games this year, averaging 30. Daniel York has played in 8 out of the 9 contests, averaging 20 points per game. Alpha Camaro's a walking double-double for the 6'4 senior forward, and Jackson Beiswinger is a pretty good shooter in his own right here for Fargo Davies. So that's still to come between the Eagles, who've lost 3 out of 4, going up against West Fargo, who's lost back-to-back games here in EDC basketball. So again, that'll be roughly at around 7:45 to 8 o'clock here tonight for the boys contest. But first up, ladies are first with West Fargo and Fargo Davies. After today, the the Eagles a quick turnaround hosting the Hawks on Monday, while for West Fargo, they will host Fargo South coming up on Tuesday. It's Fargo Davies and West Fargo. That does it for our pregame show. We come back after this starting lineups and the opening tip from West Fargo here tonight to get you ready underway for this weekend, as we're just a few short weeks and actually a month almost to the date before we get to EDC postseason basketball, and all roads lead to the capital city in the Bismarck Event Center for the AA Division Girls and Boys Basketball Tournament. Back after this with the starting lineups here from West Fargo. It's the EDC Girls Hoops on your liveevent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we get ready for the starting lineups here, let's take a look at the Fargo Davies Eagles out in those Cardinal red uniforms here with that Vegas gold trim with Vegas numerals, as well with Eagles across the front. They'll go like this. Quinn Scarry, the 5'9 sophomore guard, 10 points and 4 rebounds, with Carly Franks, the 5'8 senior, 32 made threes. Here for Franks, Fallon Paginante, the 5'9 sophomore guard with 14 points and 6 rebounds. Mariah Burian, the 5'7 junior guard, 9 points and 3 assists. And Ashton Safransky, the 5'7 senior guard. So Scarry, Franks, Paginante, Burian, and Safransky. Tona Safransky, Ashton's mom, is the head coach of the mark of 7 wins, 1 loss on the season. Again, outscoring their opposition by 31 points per contest. As we turn our attention now to the West Fargo Packers, clad in their white uniforms here today with green numerals with West Fargo, WF across the front here for the Packers. Head coach by Mike Benson. We'll roll like this. Kaya Hagan, a 5'5 sophomore guard with 7 points per contest. Briley Peterson, the 5'8 senior with 14 points and 8 rebounds. Delaney Ogdahl, the 5'9 sophomore guard, averaging 2 points and 2 boards. Caitlin Kackman, the 5'9 junior, 7 points and 4 rebounds per contest. Ellie McIntosh, the 6' sophomore, 9 points and 8 rebounds. Hagan, Peterson, Ogdahl, Kackman, and McIntosh here for the West Fargo Packers, averaging 62 points per game while defensively giving up 83 points per contest. In Division AA basketball here this season, 2 18-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock. Taking a look at some prior years here, some names that kind of come to yesteryear here. West Fargo history in 2017, Miss Basketball finalist and Akili Moulton. For Fargo Davies, they've had a number of girls come through as Miss Basketball finalists. Riley Wacha in 2021, Reagan Linster in 2018, and Alexis Claybo in 2015. Just some of the players of note. Fargo Davies looking for their 5th consecutive win in this matchup for West Fargo, looking for their first win against the Eagles since December 21 of 2021. Opening tip at 6:04 on a Friday night. Welcome to the weekend, and EDC girls basketball is underway here at West Fargo. This will go right-hand side. Packers will match man pressure defense. Safransky works it around the horn, left wing to Burian. Back to the top of the key. This from 25. Franks off the front iron. Rebound on the interior. Won by Fargo Davies. Mariah will handle it. Fresh 30 on the shot clock. She goes right to the 10 off the window, and she gets fouled. Well, second chance opportunities here as Burian is 25 of 42 from the free throw line on the season. Will go to line to shoot the pair. Foul will be on Peterson, her first, team's first. Unlike in Division A and Division B basketball this season where they play quarters, and after 5 team fouls it resets. This is still the old, you get to 7, then it's the single, you get to 10, it's the double bonus. Burian free throw attempt on the second, missing. Rebound, Safransky going to collect a foul. Ashton will pick up her first and the team's first as Burian gets the first free throw and the first point of the game here for Fargo Davies. And a staple for the Eagles over the years has been this full court pressure defense. Peterson almost, and that is going to be a carrying violation here on the Packers. Opening possession, a turnover here for West Fargo. Fargo Davies just the one loss to Grand Forks Red River. Well, for West Fargo, their one win against Grand Forks Central. Peterson does a good job jumping the passing lane to get the steal. McIntosh in the backcourt, reverse it up the floor now to Hagan. Hagan to the right wing, free throw line extended. There goes Caitlin Kackman as they work it left-hand side. Ball goes to Peterson, drive, double comes, and ripping that one through is going to be Franks on the steal. Safransky, left-hand side. Scari ripping it left to right, makes a spin at the high post. Now to Franks. Nice little give and go. Better defense here, eventually stolen by Peterson, and we'll see a foul for Fargo Davies. Eagles will pick up the block with Franks, her first, team second for the Eagles. For West Fargo, trying to find Peterson here, and this one will be tapped out of bounds. Packer fans still on their feet looking for that first field goal of the evening in their own rights. Sometimes the game of basketball, just trying to find your footing no matter who you're playing against the opening 3 to 4 minutes. That can go a long way into this two-half basketball game. And so far in the opening 75 seconds, West Fargo has a chance to take their first lead of the night. As this one will go now to McIntosh. McIntosh dribble a handoff to Peterson. Peterson will work with it there. Leaves it high post. McIntosh give and go Briley. As this will go out of play and it will stay West Fargo basketball. Still 6 seconds on the shot clock. And those are two names that if West Fargo, whether it's tonight or moving forward, if they have a successful evening in McIntosh and Peterson, that can go a long way for Mike Benson and the West Fargo Packers. This will be a steal by Fallon. Up the other end of the floor, there goes points off turnovers, as we alluded to in the pregame show, and right away to Safransky for the opening field goal of the contest. Fargo Davies at times can just feast off turnovers, or if they are able to get about 10 in a game just like this, they can score a ton of points. Safransky to left-hand side to Fallon for 2 and an early timeout for head coach Mike Benson. It's a 5-0 run to start for Fargo Davies, just under 2 minutes here in this first half of play. Back after this from West Fargo. As we continue here on YourLiveEvent.com, Fargo Davies with the early 5-0 advantage over West Fargo. Their points off of steals that resulted right into 4 points and 2 field goals by Fallon and also by Ashton here for the Eagles. For West Fargo, Peterson takes the ball screen, makes her way to left baseline. Double team comes. This will be off the side of the backboard and eventually will come up here for Fargo Davies. Burien will bring it in the front court. Back up top to Ashton. Ashton sets up the offense here on that West Fargo emblem. Safransky, bounce pass, high post. With it, Burien gives it to Frank. 17-footer off the side of the rim. Box out on the inside to Kackman. The Packers will find it with McIntosh. McIntosh right to the key. 3 on the way. Got it to go. Ellie McIntosh with her 17th made three-pointer of the season. Other side of the floor, Davies, quicker than he can blink, gets down there with a shot missed by Franks. Rebound comes through here to Ogdahl. Ogdahl getting hounded and nearly has a turnover. McIntosh trying to cross the timeline here, does with 2 seconds to spare. Other side of the floor, a 3 to take the lead. Peterson wants it, and she's got it. After the timeout, it's a 6-0 run for the Pack. A couple of three-pointers can definitely change the game the other way. Other side of the floor quickly. Franks in transition. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Peterson. Briley will see this one now to McIntosh. Peterson in the front court. Mike Benson calls out the offense here for the Packers. Peterson hands it off. With it now is going to be Ogdahl. Ogdahl back to Briley as they're trying to post up McIntosh on the inside. West Fargo swings it right wing to Kackman. Kackman will take a ball screen here. Back up top. Now to Peterson. Peterson crossing over, 5 seconds on the shot clock, ball out of play, but good defense here for Fargo Davies. Those of you that are just joining us, Eagles have scored 4 of their 5 points with points off turnovers, while West Fargo has scored all their points from beyond the arc in the opening 3.5 minutes. Peterson gets the shot up before the buzzer, but it'll be out of play in a shot clock violation here on West Fargo. First part of our doubleheader with the boys game coming up later tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Chris Crick, and you here as we welcome you into this Friday. As you buckle in, left-hand side will handle it. Burien at the left wing. Little jab step here trying to get by McIntosh. Nice little spin on the inside. Extra pass goes to Quinn. Scary will see a foul here on West Fargo. Delaney Ogdahl will pick up the first, her second. As Davies will inbound the basketball here with Franks. Franks slips it to Fallon. Paginante looking to spin, finding a teammate eventually now to Safransky. Safransky, nice ankle cross right to the tin. She gets fouled and counted on the continuation. Safransky now with 4, a chance to make it 5 at the line. Foul will be assessed on Peterson, her second, and the team's third, and that's a big chess piece here for head coach Mike Benson to collect a second foul in this first half of play. Safransky and one opportunity is up and good. Davies 2 of 3 early from the free throw line. Peterson will bring in the front court. It's the Eagles regaining the lead up by 2. McIntosh right-hand side as they work it now to Ogdahl. Delaney to Peterson. Peterson will see this one. They go underneath the screen and switch. Now to Kackman around the horn. Ogdahl shot fake. Ogdahl to the baseline. Nice move for 2. Delaney Ogdahl with her first field goal of the contest. And we have our first tie of the night. Carly Franks in the front court, left-hand side, as this one will go Burien. Burien to the paint, and she will get fouled in the act of shooting. More free throws for the Eagles here in this first half. As McIntosh will pick up the foul, her first. Mariah to the free throw line to shoot the pair. Burien misses the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Substitution in the game. Cadence, the 5'3" senior guard, averaging 2 points and 2 rebounds here for Modine and the Eagles. Second free throw attempt is off the back of the rim, no good, but rebound comes down to Safransky. Her first. Ashton up top, Scary. Man pressure defense continues. Safransky crossing over, driving kick to Modine, back to the top of the key. Three-pointer from Fallon is going to be long. Rebound, though, for Burien, her third. Mariah, right wing, free throw line extended as the Eagles reset offensively. Safransky crossing over, leaves it left-hand side. Fallon, this one tickles a twine. Got it to go. Fallon now with 5, and it's a 11-8 contest here for Fargo Davies. Here's McIntosh on Knuckler to tie. She got it. McIntosh with 2 threes here in the half, and we're knotted at 11. Both teams selling in nicely now as Fallon gets reverse cut off. This goes to Safransky. Hard dribble down the paint, and it swirls in for 2. Safransky now with 7 points. Peterson, left wing, left short corner, extra pass. She's hot. Ellie wants another one. Almost got the shooter's roll. Kind of that shot there to see if she could bury another one, as she's already made 2. Fallon, other side of the floor, air ball. Rebound comes down to Ogdahl, her second. It's a 2-on-2 for the Packers. Ogdahl, right wing, free throw line extended, finds McIntosh. Reverse it now to Peterson. Briley will handle a rock here at the top of the key. Briley looking on the inside. Bounce pass here to Ellie. McIntosh spinning on the baseline. Shot off the iron. Board comes down to Scari. Quinn, the front court, as the Eagles try to extend their advantage here with a Safransky 3. Splash City. Safransky all of a sudden now in double digits with 10. Davies matches their largest lead of the game. Other side, Ogdahl triple. No. Rebound here won by Kackman, her second. Peterson back to McIntosh. West Fargo reverse it right-hand side to Hagan. Hagan with a couple hard dribbles down the paint. High floater off the window. Board comes down to Fargo Davies, other side of the floor. Modine right to the paint, right-handed shot for 2. And excuse me, that'll be Burien with the 2-pointer. A timeout on the floor for head coach Mike Benson. Fargo Davies leads it by 7, their largest of the contest.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Davies out to a 7-point edge right now here over the West Fargo Packers. West Fargo's done a nice job just, hitting some threes, and they've hit 3 of them so far in this game as they're got it to a tie at 8 and 11, but since it was tied at 11, it's been a 7-0 run here for Fargo Davies over the last about 85 seconds as McIntosh trying to make sure here that there's no water on the floor from this previous timeout with West Fargo. Mike Benson has taken his second. It was a 5-0 run to start for Fargo Davies. Couple of turnovers. West Fargo found their footing, took a lead, tied it a couple times, and now here goes Fargo Davies again with a 7-0 run. So the Eagles, this is where you always say, put the pedal to the metal and try to bury a team in the first half. Well, if you're West Fargo, just looking for a field goal, get a stop, get it back to 2 possessions, and work some offense here. McIntosh as Davies is switching everything. A little zone defense here. Nice cut on the inside. Moten who gets fouled. Nice little cut from about that volleyball service line down into the paint. Foul will be assessed here on Fargo Davies. This will be on Tuchscher, the 5'6" junior guard, her first, team's third of the contest. Free throw opportunity on the way is good. As Moten, 25 of 52 from the free throw line coming into tonight. Gets the free throw attempt. Second free throw attempt upcoming is going to be long. Rebound to Quinn. Ball goes other side of the floor. Scari going to be in there for 2. So Scari able to get that one, and we'll have to check out the score here. 3, 6, 9, 11, 12. Okay, all good to go. Back up top. As this one will get swung around the horn, and nice little jump steal here by Fargo Davies. Eagles with a 2-on-2. McIntosh says, get that out of here. Franks with a hard drive. The 5'8 senior going up against a 6-foot sophomore. And we still have a little wet spot from the previous timeout, as they will bring another towel out to make sure everything is kosher and good to go. Fargo Davies, a couple large games after this as well in terms of rankings in Division AA girls basketball, also EDC standings with Horace and Red River. It'll be the second time they played Red River, the first time they played Horace. Ball goes around the horn. Franks partially blocked. Moulton does a good job hustling after that one in the short corner, but then there's a steal. Is this going to go left baseline? Scary with the three. Quinn buries it. Her 14th made three-pointer of the season. And Scary now has 5, and for the first time tonight, Davies leads it by double digits as we're nearing the midway point of the opening half. Up top goes Hagen. Hagen will handle it right wing back to the right-hand side to Ogdahl. High post touch, Delaney, now to Peterson. Briley looking for the skip, finds Hagen. Hagen with a shot fake, back up top. Trying to find it into the post area to McIntosh potentially. Peterson's going to drive, but she stepped out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover for the West Fargo Packers. Safransky and Mariah returns. Burien. 9:34 left in our opening half. Make sure you stay tuned to our halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. We'll take a look at the first half numbers, give you some other scores from across the way, that and more still to come on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Zone defense match now for West Fargo. This goes up top to Safransky. High post touch. There's the high. There's the low. And the spin for Burien. Back to top to Safransky. Safransky crossing over. Driving kick. Franks wants to shoot a three, and she buries it. Carly Franks with her 33rd made three-pointer of the season. And the Eagles are starting to separate right now, up by 14 points. Peterson. High post touch to Moulton. Moulton takes the power dribble down the paint, and that's going to be a blocking foul on the Eagles. Scary will pick up the foul, her first. Going to the free throw line here for West Fargo will be Moulton. As we'll have a lane violation as Peterson checks out, so the free throw attempt will not count as Peterson comes into the backcourt here as the pass from the official to the shooter was in the shooter's hand when Peterson left. And we'll have a free throw attempt for Moulton coming up. That one is in and out. Rebound comes down in the hands of Fargo Davies. Fallon will pick up the loose ball, and now it'll be Safransky, right-hand side to Franks. Open on the baseline. Fallon, jumper, no. Rebound here to the Packers. Caitlin Kackman collects her third, but there's a turnover. Nice little tic-tac-toe for two. Fargo Davies, how do you do? Mariah Burien now with 5. Kackman will collect a foul, her first, team's 5th, and we'll head to the free throw line. Free throw opportunity is up, and it's good. So Burien now has 6 points. 27-12 in favor of Fargo Davies here on YourLiveEvent.com. It once was a 11-11 ball game, so a 16-1 run here for Fargo Davies over the last 4 minutes of game time to have their largest lead here at 15 points. Here West Fargo, a nice little 6-0 run would put you right back in business here. Moulton drives to the baseline. Kackman able to save it before it goes out of bounds. Nice little play interior by McIntosh, but it's stolen away. Paginante up the floor now to Safransky. Ashton crossing over. Safransky to the paint. Left-handed scoop and nearly got the roll to go, and a foul here on the Eagles. Modine will collect the foul. We'll have a substitution on the floor as Hagen will check in. Well, for Fargo Davies, Scary will quickly come back in. As the foul again was on Modine, her first, team's 5th of the contest. Peterson left the key, finds it up top to Ogdahl, back to Briley. Briley looking for a teammate, gives it back to Delaney here. Nice little skip to the baseline. Open McIntosh jumper, no. Rebound to Burian, her fourth. Other side of the floor, look at Burian. No one stopped the ball, unable to finish, however. Ball is still loose, eventually won by Fargo Davies. They swing it around. Scully off the side of the rim. Eventually now to Peterson. Peterson, the front court here for West Fargo. Packers looking for a cutter teammate. There's Ogdahl. Nice little cut for two. Delaney now has 4, and the Packers are back within 13. Safransky, ankle cross, right to left and left to right. Nice move for 2. And a timeout for Mike Benson. Timeout here for the Packers. That'll be their 3rd of the half. Eagles lead it by 15 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
For West Fargo, that's going to be their 3rd time out here of this contest. Fargo Davies just continues to go on a run now, a 20-3 run for Fargo Davies over the last 5.5 minutes of game action here for the Eagles. They're trying to put the pedal to the metal down right now here in this first half. Full court pressure defense, McIntosh, right-hand side goes Kackman. Kackman back to McIntosh here at the top of the key. McIntosh looking for a teammate, finds one to Ogdahl. Ogdahl leaves it left-hand side to Hagan. Hagan on the baseline, teardropper off the side of the backboard, and a rebound here to Burian, her 5th. Burian, other side, looking for Safransky. Ball tapped out, and it will stay Fargo Davies basketball. This will be with Carly Franks on the baseline here. Franks on the inbounds finds Fallon. Paginante up top to Scully. Quinn will see it there, looking right-hand side now to Fallon. Fallon, right wing 3, got it! Paginante here with her 2nd triple of the game. She's got 13 now in the season, and the Eagles up by 20. Peterson takes the screen, McIntosh with it. Leaves it right-hand side to Kackman, looking for it on the interior. Couple dribbles. Nice little find to Peterson off the window for 2. Peterson will handle it here, and Coach Safransky not too happy with that defensive output on the last possession. She'll take a timeout as well. We'll break with them. Just over 6 left to play here in the opening half.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Timeout here for Coach Safransky and Fargo Davies. That's their 1st of the contest. But if you're Coach Safransky right now, a little slow start to the opening 5 minutes, back and forth footing, and now you're kind of not putting the game away by any means, but you've put a nice separation between yourself and West Fargo. As Safransky dribble pullback 3, halfway down, rebound on the inside. The Packers collect the loose ball. Nice little outlet on the play after the rebound by Hagan. Packers have numbers quickly with Peterson, who walked with the basketball. Interesting point of the basketball game here is if you're West Fargo, you score the next 6 points, you get on an 8-2 run, something of that nature, you can start putting some pressure back on Fargo Davies. While for Fargo Davies, you continue to go on this run and score the next 8 to 9 points in your own right. You're trying to put the game away here before it possibly gets half or too much for the Packers to overcome. Safransky knifes her way to the paint and has another field goal. Safransky with 14 in the first half for the Eagles, the future MSUM Dragon commits. Peterson back between the rings to Hagen now. Hagen at the top of the key, goes behind the back. Safransky looking for a steal. She averages 7 a game. McIntosh right wing. There's a aforementioned steal by Safransky. Ashton into the front court. She utilizes it. Nice little cross. Left-handed scoop for 2. How do you do? Safransky with 16 points. Peterson. We'll see this one to the top. West Fargo. And we'll have a reach and foul here on Mariah. Beering will pick up her first. That'll be the team 6. So for the Eagles, they'll have 1 remaining before it's the 1-1 bonus. While for West Fargo, they currently have 5 team fouls. Next jump ball will favor the Packers, and we'll have a double dribble here on Peterson. Substitution into the game. Moulton will check in for West Fargo as Peterson will check out. And for the Eagles, I'll see this one with Safransky. Safransky, right wing, free throw line extended. Coming through the elevator screen is Franks. She'll launch, she'll shoot off the iron. Rebound tapped in the hands of a Packer. Full court pressure defense immediately here as Kackman crossing over. Kackman to McIntosh. McIntosh with a drive, and there'll be a foul on the floor. It will be a bonus regardless as Ellie will toe the stripe. She's 10 for 20 from the free throw line here this season, and she'll be shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. Mariah Burian will pick up the foul. Substitution will come in here for Modine, and Peterson quickly back into the game here for West Fargo. McIntosh to the free throw line for the Packers. Free throw attempts off the lip of the rim. Rebound comes down to Modine, her first. Davies, season high, scoring 103 at Grand Forks Central about a month ago to the date, actually, on December the 19th. It was a month ago to the date. Right-hand side, right pocket 3. Modine off the iron. No rebound on the interior, and there's a foul. Franks to line, 6 of 8 shooting here this season. Collects the offensive board and will get 2 free throws. Foul will be on Kackman, her second. That'll be the team 6th of the contest. Free throw upcoming here is going to roll out. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming as Anisha Davis is into the game. Other games tonight, West Fargo, Cheyenne at Grand Forks Central, then Fargo North at Fargo South in girls hoops. Free throw attempt number 2 is off the mark. Rebound comes down to McIntosh. Now it's to Peterson. Peterson, the front court at the right wing. Davies going a little zone defense here. Peterson makes her way to the baseline. Left-hand side, Ogdahl back now to Peterson. Peterson will see it here. McIntosh looking to cut open to Ogdahl. Ogdahl to Peterson. Peterson on the baseline with the drive. Kick on the interior. Moulton knifes her way through a pair of Eagles. Eventually will be a rebound for Safransky, a foul for Packers, and free throws, or at least 1 for the Eagles. Moulton will have her first, team 7th. Ashton Safransky will go to the free throw line here for Fargo Davies. The Eagles 3 of 8 from the free throw line as a team. Now make them 3 out of 9. Ball will be out of play. Last touch off Fargo Davies. Fallon took a hard hit to the ground. Eagles were looking for a foul. Nothing was granted there. But if you're West Fargo, again, you had 11 points with 12:29 left to play in the half, and nearly 9 minutes here. They've only scored 5 points. That has been really the difference maker right now with this Fargo Davies club. Just making it difficult for West Fargo to get a clean look consistently at the rim. Peterson, shot no, rebound, offensive board. This would help, and Safransky gets called for the foul. Ashton will handle her second, team's 8th, and towing the line to shoot 2 is Ogdahl. Delaney, this will be her 4th and 5th free throw opportunity of the season. Ogdahl misses the first. For West Fargo, they haven't shot the free throw extremely well either so far. 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Second is good. So Delaney goes 1 of 2 from the line. West Fargo with 4 players in the scoring column so far tonight. Well, for Fargo Davies, all their scoring has come from their starting 5. There's a reason that they have 4 players in double digits. Safransky, nice little move off the window for 2. Safransky now with 18 in the half. Nearly half of the points coming from Ashton. Right-hand side, McIntosh. McIntosh goes behind the back, looking for a teammate here. Ellie handles it now to Kackman, to the baseline, Peterson. Briley thinking about it, 3 to Ellie. McIntosh reverses it around the horn. Davis is open on the left baseline for a moment. Now to Ogdahl, back to McIntosh. McIntosh here with 6 seconds to Peterson. Peterson, right wing three-pointer. Going to be off the side of the rim and a board to Safransky, her 3rd. Safransky leaves it up the floor to Scari. Back to the high post. Paginante in transition, jumper no. Rebound comes to Moten, her 3rd. Peterson into the front court for West Fargo as we reach the 2-minute mark of this first half. Briley, double comes, leaves it to Ogdahl. Ogdahl ripping it through right in the hands of Safransky. Safransky gives it up top. Scari. Bounce pass. Here goes Franks. She'll shoot and she'll score. Franks with another. Carly Franks with her second made 3. She has 6, and the Eagles lead at 43-17. Peterson, right of the key. Briley to the baseline. Jumper on the way for Ogdahl, though. Rebound here for Fallon, her 3rd, and we'll see a jump ball. Arrow will stay with the West Fargo Packers, as we'll have a substitution as Engler Kennedy, the 6'2 senior, will come in for West Fargo. On the opposite side for the Packers, for Fargo Davies. Modine, Burian on the floor with Franks. Also out there, Palin, Paginante, and there's the steal by the aforementioned Franks. Franks finds it. Burian left-handed layup for 2 in transition. Burian now with 8 points here for Fargo Davies. McIntosh with it between the circles. 60 seconds left to play in this opening half. And there's another steal. This will go the other side of the floor. Quinn Scari, left-handed layup for 2. Scari now has 16 first-half turnovers for the Packers. 30-point advantage with Peterson in the front court. Peterson at the left wing looking for a teammate. Ball gets skipped to Davis. Anisha at the right wing. With it now as Davis to the baseline, gets walled off there. Back to Peterson. Peterson will utilize this one, looking for Kennedy on the inside. Up top now to McIntosh. McIntosh at the right wing to Peterson. Peterson ripping it through. Got a shot off and can't get it to go. Rebound, though, for Kennedy, who gets fouled. Scari will pick up her second, team's 9th, and 2 free throws upcoming here for the senior center. In a first half that's half hour old so far here tonight from West Fargo. Engler misses the first. Still to come, we'll get to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Fargo Davies. For West Fargo. Engler makes the second. Davies, we'll see this one with Scari. Quinn walks in the front court. Now to Franks. To Paginante. Fallon. Dribble pullback. Right of the key. 3! Got it to go. Fallon with an exclamation point in the first half. Her 11th point of the half, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. For Fargo Davies, they close out the final 12 minutes and 29 seconds on a 39-7 run here for Fargo Davies. We go to the half, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the first half numbers.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
Halftime show here as we get to some of our fan cam here inside West Fargo High School as the Pacatanas are performing their routine in a very well-established dance state championship. When you look on the wall here at West Fargo High School, there's two sports that figuratively leap off the page. That is the Pacatanas and also the state softball champions here in terms of a couple of their particular state championship teams. Chase Miller with Chris Crick and you here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. First Class Mortgage, more than just their company name, it's the way they do business. Go online to firstclasscorp.com. Davies, 5 players in the scoring column, all scoring from their starters. 7 made threes, 3 of 9 from the free throw line with 16 rebounds. 2 turnovers here for Fargo Davies. For West Fargo, they were led with 5 players as well in the scoring column. 3 threes with 3 of 9 shooting from the free throw line for the Packers here today. 11 rebounds here for West Fargo and 16 turnovers. Fargo Davies, 18 points for Ashton Safransky with 3 rebounds and a handful of steals. 11 points for Fallon with 3 threes as well. Then 8 points coming for Burien, 7 points for Scory with a made triple, and Carly Franks 6 points with 2 threes. Again, Davies led by the 18 of Safransky. For the West Fargo Packers, 6 points here for Ellie McIntosh, 5 for Briley Peterson, and 5 for Delaney Ogdahl. And then Kaylee Moten has a point with Kennedy Engler as well here for the West Fargo Packers. Again, West Fargo led by the 6 of McIntosh. After tonight for West Fargo, a pair of home games will continue for this mini 3-game home stretch, hosting Fargo South on Tuesday and West Fargo Cheyenne on Friday. While on the opposite side for Fargo Davies, they will host the Horace Hawks upcoming on Monday. Then they will make their way to Grand Forks Red River on Friday. So again, that is what's still to come. We'll take a quick break on our First Class Mortgage halftime show and let you know what's coming up around the corner here on your live event.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake, 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
This is our First Class Mortgage halftime show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick here this evening as we take a look at some other scores going on Your Live Event here this evening. It's getting to the half at Hunter, Northern Cass, and girls basketball over Lisbon, 35-21. That's part of a basketball doubleheader going on. Also going on tonight, Devils Lake Thompson. Game currently Devils Lake out in front in that one over the Thompson Tommies. That looks to be the JV contest right now out there. Also tonight we'll have Fargo Oak Grove against Hillsborough Central Valley. West Fargo Cheyenne going up against Grand Forks Central here in girls hoops this evening. I'll bring you a scoreboard update on that once we hear of that one, and also Fargo North and Fargo South also squaring off with each other tonight. Then Cheyenne, a quick turnaround. They'll make their way to Bismarck Legacy tomorrow. That does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Whether you're buying your first, your new home, or you're refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your particular financial situation. Plus, they provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. It's why they're called First Class Mortgage. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com or check out their branch and location on 13th Avenue and 25th Street in Fargo. Back with second half action after this. Fargo Davies led by the 18 of Ashton Safransky. West Fargo led by the 6 of Allie McIntosh. It's EDC Girls Basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
As we get you ready for second half action here on YourLiveEvent.com, a reminder we'll have an abbreviated post-game show as we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and then we'll get you slated for And we'll get you slated for the boys game as well between the West Fargo Packers and the Fargo Davies Eagles, as Fargo Davies will handle the rock here in this second quarter of play, or second half of play, excuse me. Last night out in Castleton, all used to quarters after a Thursday night of hoops. Davies driving kick, left-hand side triple. Oh, why not? Hit your 8th three-pointer of the game as a team. Quinn Scarry now in double digits with 10. On the floor for the Packers, Ogdahl jumped by Safransky. Safransky with a 2-on-2 right to the 10, can't get it to go. Rebound out of Peterson. Briley, baseball pass on the outlet to McIntosh. McIntosh stays with it, bounce pass on the interior. Kackman to Peterson now. Briley to McIntosh. They work it to Kackman. Ogdahl also on the floor is Hagen. That's your original starting 5 here for the Packers. Hagen will handle the basketball. High floater off the window, unable to finish. Rebound to Scarry here for Fargo Davies with Safransky, Paginante, Franks, and Burian. Burian taking a couple hard dribbles, ripping it through on a steal is Kackman. Front court now for Peterson. Peterson with the crossover. Peterson gets to the paint off the window for 2. Briley Peterson now with 7. Least amount of points this season for West Fargo is 40, twice against Minot High and also against Fargo Shanley. Eagles in the front court, right wing to Franks. Franks, nice little driving kick action to Quinn. Baseline jumper from 14 feet, rattling out. Rebound Davies. Oh, what a honey of a play. Fallon will go to the free throw line for 2. She was coming down and brought the ball with her. And then gets foul on Hagen, her first, team's first of this second half. Free throw opportunities here for Fargo Davies as Fallon will toe the stripe. Something that is different in AA basketball compared to A and B is, number 1, the fouls, because they're playing halves instead of quarters. Number 2 is what we just said, halves and quarters. And number 3 is there is no mercy rule, if you will, when it comes to AA girls or boys basketball. In A and B, you go, if you're up by 30, it's running clock starting the fourth quarter. Whether you get under 30 or not, the clock will continue to run. In AA, there is 0 for mercy rule, and that's always something when you just talk with coaches if it's good or bad, because at particular times you get JV players an opportunity to play at the varsity level where they get those minutes to build a team. Other times, you just might have a block shot on the way here. Whether it's rebuilding, you lose a ton of seniors from a year ago, maybe you got injuries or name the issue, or it's just not your night, or sometimes you don't want to risk injury the other way and try to protect the players depending on how you look at it. Here's a steal. Here's a shot to the rim and almost an and one here for Fallon. She's got a baker's dozen with 13 points. Foul assessed on the West Fargo Packers. Being Peterson, her first of the second half, and for the Fargo Davies Eagles, they will just look to continue to slowly but surely put this game away here early on in this second half. Free throw attempt is up and good. Well, for West Fargo, finding little ways to come back in this game. Again, it was 5-0 Davies to start. Timeout Mike Benson. West Fargo scored 6 consecutive points with back-to-back three-pointers. As Fallon goes 2 of 2 from the line to take a 6-5 lead. Tied at 8, tied at 11. And then after it was tied at 11, Davies went on a 39-7 run over the last 12.5 minutes of the half to get this game to where it is right now. Peterson, hard shot blocked. Good defense by Burian in the hands now of Scarry. Quinn into the front court, leaves it baseline. Franks, left pocket 3. That'll go long. Rebound on the inside, and we'll have a foul. Burian will pick up the foul. Her third, team's first, and a good box out underneath as we'll have Moten checking in here for the West Fargo Packers. So checking out will be Hagen. For West Fargo, they'll utilize it here in the front court with Delaney Ogdahl. Ogdahl up top to Peterson. Briley looking for it hard down the paint. Briley gets fouled and counted. Peterson a chance for 10 now at the free throw line. Foul will be on Pazinante here. Going to be Fallon's first of the contest. Team second of the half. Nice looking move and also take by Briley. Free throw opportunity, swirls out on the and one. Rebound here to Fallon, her 5th of the contest. Fallon will see this. Dribble pullback coming. Leaves it left-hand side. Eventually in the hands of Burien. Hand off down to Safransky. Safransky making her way to the paint. Right-handed finger roll for two. Safransky with 20 on the night. Peterson crossing over right wing now to Moten. Moten on the baseline here. Moten making her way off the window. No. Rebound to Safransky, her fourth of the game. Safransky, front court for Fargo Davies. Pops the pass. Fallon wants to shoot it. Three-pointer. Rebound here to Kackman. Kackman up and over on the rainbow. Home run pass to Peterson. Peterson with the floater. Can't get it to go. Stays with it, and she'll pick up a foul on Fallon. Her second, team's third, and nice little hustle play by Briley there for the West Fargo Packers. As the crowd continues to file in a little bit more with the boys' game still to come. McIntosh will see this one, and we'll have a foul on the floor. This will be on the Eagles here. Fargo Davies with Fallon will pick up her second in as many moments. And all of a sudden now, if you're head coach Tony Safransky and the Eagles, you just have two more fouls to give here in the second half before it's the bonus free throws. This will go right-hand side now to Peterson. Peterson trying to work with it to the baseline. Looking for Moten on the pass, eventually intercepted here by Fargo Davies. Eagles will see this one. Burien, nice little crossover move, and McIntosh picks up, McIntosh will pick up the foul, her second, team's third, and Burien will go to the free throw line. 2 of 5 so far here in the game. Mariah to the free throw line here for the Eagles. Free throw attempt is in and out. Second free throw attempt upcoming as the Eagles are trying to get to that 60-point mark here with just over 14 minutes left in regulation. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. So they got to 60 in this second half. 5 of 6 shooting from the free throw line after going 3 of 9 in the opening half. It's a much better shooting performance from the stripe here in the first 3.5 minutes of this second half here for Coach Safransky and the Eagles. Peterson with it at the top of the key. Briley leaves it there as a steal by Safransky. Safransky looking for a teammate. Bounce pass across the way. Modine can't get it to go. Safransky ripping it through, and will have a jump ball. And the Packers will corral it here. For West Fargo, Peterson will be in the front court as they leave it up top around the horn, left wing. This one will be batted out of bounds. We'll stay with West Fargo. Packers going a little bit deeper to the bench, bringing in a 7th grader. Jana Johnson, a 5'8", 7th grader, will be newly inserted. Peterson here at the top, leaves it left-hand side. Peterson gets the ball back now to Johnson. Johnson, reverse it to Briley. Johnson, right baseline, the southpaw 3 off the iron ball, tapped down the hands of Kackman inside Peterson. Peterson making her way on the baseline. Nice cut to Moten for 2. Moten able to come from that free throw line right down Main Street for the 2 points. Give the assist to Peterson. Safransky into the front court for Fargo Davies, crossing over, driving kick, left pocket, left wing 3 for Frank Snow. Ball tapped out by McIntosh in the hands of Peterson. Briley, a little hesitation dribble to the left wing. Finds Johnson on the skip. McIntosh right to the key. She'll shoot it and she'll bury it. McIntosh with her third made three-pointer of the contest. Nice little back-to-back possessions here for West Fargo, back within 33. Safransky to the baseline, leaves it left-hand side. Ball gets deflected out of play. And now for Fargo Davies, they will inbound the basketball here with Franks in front of the scorer's table. Ashton asking for it. She will get it right to the key. She'll launch. She'll shoot off the left of the rim. No rebound, put back, and there's a foul. Quinn Scari will toe the stripe. She's got 10 points and 4 rebounds so far. Scari will head to the free throw line. As Quinn goes to the stripe, and she buries the first. Substitution Mariah Burian will come into the game. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Quinn. And that's good. So Quinn goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As Fallon Pazanante here will check back into the game. Fallon 3 threes, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 15 points. Then you have Ashton Safransky with 20 points here this evening. Briley Peterson between the circles. Right-handed side on the pass now to Kackman. Kackman sees this one back to Briley here. Briley looking for a ball screen. As she has it at the left elbow, skips and eventually stolen away by Safransky. Turnover 21 for the Pack. Right-handed side, Pagginante will launch and she'll score. Fallon does it again. Her 4th three-pointer of the game. 18 on the night. Other side, Moulton with it. Spins on the baseline and will have a foul here on the Eagles. Tewksbury will pick up the foul, her 2nd. Team's 5th, and free throws upcoming for Moulton. Kaylee 1 of 4 from the free throw line here tonight. As Moulton goes to the line to shoot 2. Free throw opportunity on the first is up and good. As Hagen will check into the game here for West Fargo. Second free throw attempt. For Moulton is going to be off, but we'll have a lane violation potentially on Fargo Davies. We will. And West Fargo will have another crack at it here with Moulton. At the half, it was 50-18. Davies with the advantage. Packers 10 points here in the second for Fargo Davies with 15 points so far here in this second frame. Second free throw attempt is good by Moulton. So that second chance on the free throw provides the points. And Safransky and Fargo Davies will bring in the front court. The Eagles have had tremendous success when it comes to boys and girls basketball in the last decade when it comes to the state of North Dakota. Nice rip through and a finish for 2. Cadence Modine with her first 2 points. Davies 24-3 the last 2 seasons and 18-8 3 years ago. West Fargo, taking a look at them, 20-7 last year, 17 wins the year prior, and 15 wins the 3 seasons ago for West Fargo. This will be a pass, nice find to Moulton for the and one. Help comes late, and Moulton gets the and one opportunity. 6 points. And we'll have a foul here, and a foul here will be assessed for Fargo Davies. Moulton hits the deck hard. We will take a break with them on yourliveevent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
So coming into the game to shoot the free throw attempt will be Kackman here for West Fargo. 14 of 18 from the line this season for Kackman. Free throw attempt is good. And then Kennedy will come in for Jada Johnson. Good to see Moulton coming off the game quickly as they're taking a look at her ankle. You just hope that all that it was just kind of more of a rolled maybe ankle than anything else when it comes to sprain or anything. Coming off the screen jumper, Modine, no. Ball gets pinballed around to Fallon. Fallon gets the offensive rebound, her 6th board of the game. Safransky to the paint, right-handed shot, and Ashton will tell the stripe. 20 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Safransky. Foul will be on Kennedy. Engler, her first, and the team's 5th of this half. Free throw attempt for Safransky's good. Second free throw attempt upcoming as Fargo Davies will go to the bench. Kaiser, the 5'6" sophomore guard, will come in. Carly Franks returns to the game. Tewksbury is on the floor with Modine as well. Safransky, second free throw attempt is good. 22 on the night for the senior as Quinn Scary will check in for Safransky. Scary, a 5'9 sophomore, as Coach Safransky going a little bit deeper into her bench right now with this 69-32 lead with under 11 minutes left to play in regulation. Peterson now to McIntosh. Ellie hands it off between the rings to Hagen. The rainbow three-pointer will be off the mark. Ball out of play, and this one will go towards Fargo Davies. Coming up, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, abbreviated one, as we'll get you slated for the boys' game as well. Take a look at the final numbers and get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. That and more is still to come on our post-game report. Left-hand side open is Franks. Franks' nice high post touch. Jumper on the way for the Eagles is off the mark by Tuchscher. Rebound comes down to McIntosh. McIntosh a bucket away from double digits here for Ellie. She's hit 3 threes in the game. McIntosh reverse pivots here. Looks for a teammate. Hands it off now to Hagen. Hagen takes the ball screen to the baseline. Block shot and a foul here on Franks. Her second, team sixth, and all of a sudden now it will be the bonus from here on out for West Fargo going to the free throw line offensively. Hagen, 10 of 19 at the free throw line this season. First free throw attempt is off the mark. Second free throw attempt upcoming. The most points that West Fargo has given up this season, 86 in the season opener at Minot, back on December the 1st on the road. Second free throw attempt for Hagen is off. Rebound on the inside off of not one but two Eagles. The least amount of points again the Packers have scored this year is 40. As Delaney Ogdahl will inbound the basketball here for West Fargo. Ogdahl looking for a teammate here as it gets tapped by Hagen eventually to Peterson. Peterson, right-hand side. Keckman will shoot the three. Got it to go. Keckman now with 4 as she hits the three. This will be at the top. Right wing, Scary. Right-hand side now to Modine. Modine bounce pass, left wing to Franks. High post touch, bounce pass to the baseline, working it around. Cadence will shoot off the front iron. Board here to Hagen, her third of the game. Full court pressure defense, and this one will be tapped out of bounds. Substitution here for Fargo Davies as Ranke will check in. As Safransky will come into the game. Safransky will check in also with Fallon Paginante. Front court to Hagen, driving kick. Here goes Ogdahl for the triple. This will be long, but look at Hagen collecting another rebound here to Peterson. Three-pointer, long rebound to Kennedy. Kennedy's pass across the base of the paint will be out of play. Contest just over an hour old here today inside West Fargo High School as Safransky brings it into the front court. Crossing over left to right now. Here's a jumper here for Franks. Got another one. Carly Franks with their third three of the game, and the Eagles lead it by 37 points. Right-handed side with the basketball. Packers will utilize this now to Kackman. Kackman, little hesitation move to Engler, looking for a cutting Peterson. Ball gets deflected in the hands of Briley. Baseline turnaround jumper, no. Ball deflected to Hagen, offensive board, no. Rebound, put back Peterson, yes. Peterson now with 11 points, 5 rebounds. Hagen with another board, and we have a timeout here for head coach Mike Benson. We'll break as well. 8:29 left to play here in regulation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout with head coach Mike Benson. They'll come on a half-court trap. Scarry will see it here. Peterson gets the deck and gets a steal, and then we'll have a foul on Quinn. So you come out of the timeout here and switch things up and get the half-court trap, and eventually you'll get some free throw opportunity out of it, maybe 2 here for Briley. Peterson, 31 of 59 from the free throw line here this season. Briley make one to get one free throw attempt. Here's the Packers. Toe the stripe. Peterson able to get the first. Now with 12 points. Free throw opportunity. Number 2 is off the mark. Board coming down here to Fallon. Safransky into the front court. Bounce pass, left-hand side. Burien will launch. She'll shoot, and she'll score. Burien in double digits with 12, and just like their season average, the starters are all in double digits outside of Carly Franks right now, but she's got 9. Peterson reverse pivots, making her way to the baseline off the window. Good-looking move by Peterson. She's coming alive in the second half. 4 field goals in the second half, 9 points total here in the second stanza. I'll look to trap out of it when they can here on this little zone for West Fargo. Burien leaves it, baseline. Franks, right pocket 3, got it. Well, Franks, she's in double digits as well here for Fargo Davies. So Fargo Davies, all of their starters in double digits in scoring. That helps on any given night, no matter who you're playing, as Delaney Ogdahl, right wing to Peterson. Peterson will utilize this back to Ogdahl, right pocket 3. Ogdahl, no rebound on the inside here to Quinn. Scarry, other side of the floor, finds Safransky. Safransky inside on the pass. Nice looking find to Burien for 2. Burien with 14 points now. And for Coach Safransky, as we get a little bit deeper into this game, we'll probably see a wholesale line change coming up here for the Eagles. As Peterson, left wing, free throw line extended. Looking for a cutting Ogdahl, nothing there. Ball gets skipped, and Safransky nearly got the steal. Substitution into the game goes Jada Johnson. Fargo Davies will bring Modine back in. The Eagles also go a little bit deeper down the bench with Kaiser and add another one with Tucksher. So Tucksher returns to the floor here for Coach Tona Safransky. Peterson with 5 seconds. Peterson looking to cross over. Peterson trying to get the shot off, gets fouled, and the foul here will be on Burien. That'll be her 4th. 2 free throws here for Peterson. Peterson to the free throw line will bury the first. Second free throw attempts on the way. Is going to be off the front iron. Rebound to Fargo Davies here with Burien as they leave it now to Quinn Scarry. Scarry brings into the front court here. Fargo Davies utilizing the offensive set here on this 2-3 zone. Scarry gets it on the inside kick out. Now they work it back up top to Kaiser, and Peterson nearly got the steal, but she had her left foot out of bounds on the sideline. Anisha Davis back into the game here for West Fargo. Well, for Fargo Davies, they will see Modine with the rock. Up top to Scarry. Scarry. Utilize this to left-hand side to Tucksher. Tucksher back up top to Burien. Around the horn now to to Kaiser. Kaiser works with it between the circles to Modine. Left-hand side to Tucksher. Back now to Scarry. Quinn Left-handed hip-high dribble, nice drive kick, left-hand side. They got to get a shot off here. Kaiser launches off the front iron, follows her shot. Kaiser to the paint off the window for 2. Anna Kaiser for Fargo Davies. That's just their second field goal, not from their starting 5. Johnson, jumper, no. Rebound, Peterson, yes! Peterson with 17 on the night, 6 rebounds here. Let's go left-hand side. Good to see Moulton back on the bench for West Fargo, too, after taking a spill earlier. Peterson gets a steal. Bradley, the other side, makes a pass across to Johnson. This one will get saved by Scary as it stays in play. Eventually, it'll be West Fargo basketball. Peterson, left wing, launching a three-pointer on the board to Jada Johnson. Jumper here by the aforementioned Johnson, no. Davis trying to get the loose ball with Scary on the deck. Jump ball, and the arrow goes towards Fargo Davies. Substitution here for West Fargo is C.D. Wavrin, the 6'1 junior, will check into the contest. Fargo Davies season average 77 offensively, defensively giving up 46. As they will add to that on the offensive side here tonight. And McIntosh gets a steal. West Fargo working with it the other way. Peterson quickly in transition. Peterson, look at her go to the paint. Peterson with around-the-world reversal, no. Rebound on the inside. Wavrin can't get it to go. Eventually, it'll be Scary, and we'll have a foul on West Fargo. Foul will be on McIntosh, her 3rd, team's 6th. As Fargo Davies will see this with Quinn Scary now into the front court. Ball on the baseline. Burian taking a couple dribbles. Utilizes it now left-hand side. Modine back up top to Tuksher on this 2-3 zone. Shot clock to single digits. Eventually it'll end up in Scary's hands. Scary, shot going to be long. Rebound to Davis. Nisha Davis to Peterson, finds it to McIntosh. McIntosh off the window for 2. McIntosh in double digits now with 11. Packers trailing it by 37. This one goes left-hand side to Modine. Modine to left wing, now to Burian. Burian back to left pocket. Scary launching, shooting, and scoring. 4th three-pointer as a team here in the second half. That's their 11th of the game, and Quinn Scary, well, she's got 3 of them. Peterson nearly went out of bounds. Peterson to Wavrin. Wavrin down the paint off the window, no. Rebound to Quinn Scary here, her 7th board of the game. Scary the other side of the floor. A little Euro block shot by McIntosh, and Ellie will collect the foul, her 4th. Scary goes back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Currently with 15 points. We'll see a couple of substitutions coming into the game for both clubs. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Quinn is in and out. Substitution for both teams as West Fargo, they will go a little bit deeper into their bench. Nora Bakagard here will come into the game, the 5'9 freshman. Free throw opportunity for Scary is good as she goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Sierra Ranke will check into the game. Time out on the floor with Coach Safransky. We'll break as well with just over 3 minutes left to play. We'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming up here with 3:07 left to play in regulation. West Fargo led 6-5 at 1 point. Then it was tied at 8 and 11. Once it was tied at 11, Davies closed out the first half again on that 39-7 run And it's been all Davies since. Wavrin will handle it, and we'll have a bear hug foul. This will be on Modine. Her second. In fairness, Cadence is 5'3". While on the opposite side, Sadie's 6'1". So she's given up a little bit of real estate. Free throw opportunity upcoming here for Sadie. 6'1" junior center to shoot 2. Buries the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for West Fargo. Second is good. Good looking free throw attempts there for Sadie. Packers will continue in this zone pressure defense. Ball goes left-hand side. Fargo Davies left wing with Kaiser to the baseline. Jumper no. Rebound here for the West Fargo Packers. This one will be with Marley Bridgefort, the 5'7" junior. Up top to Davis. Davis gives it to Wavrin. Wavrin kick out right-hand side now to Bakigard. Launching, shooting no. Rebound here will be to Kaiser. Modine here in the front court. Fargo Davies swings it left-hand side to Ranky. Ranky back up top to Anna. Kaiser reverse pivots. Looking for a teammate and will have a traveling violation. Fargo Davies, though, they've done well in that category. Just 7 turnovers here this evening for the Eagles. Well, on the opposite side, they will see West Fargo commit a turnover and going to the paint to the 10 and a foul. Modine goes to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be assessed here on the West Fargo Packers. Johnson, her first. West Fargo will drop to 1-11 on the season and 1-6 in EDC play. His free throw attempt is up and good for Modine. Substitution for Fargo Davies. Kate Lockway, the 5'6" junior, will check in. As we'll have a substitution as well for Fargo Davies. Summer Thomas, a 6' junior, will come into the contest. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Modine is good. So Modine goes 2-2 from the free throw line, has 4 points for the senior as she will check out. Fargo Davies with this result will improve to 8-1 on the season, 6-1 in conference play, and they've won 4 consecutive games now for Fargo Davies. Anisha Davis with it between the circles. Little hip check foul. Kaiser will pick up the foul, her first, and 2 free throws here for Anisha Davis. With this result as well in the EDC standings, Davies will go to 6-1. West Fargo will drop to 1-6 as Davis goes to free throw line to shoot the pair. Free throw attempt on the first is going to be good. As we have a final in from Fargo North and Fargo South, all Spartans tonight in girls basketball. Second free throw attempt is in and out. No, Wavrin with the offensive rebound here. Leaves it left-hand side. With it on the baseline, extra pass, top of the key. Johnson with the three-pointer, no. Board here to Fargo Davies. Ranky will collect the ball there. Fargo North defeats Fargo South tonight in girls basketball, 74-29. The final Spartans over the Bruins. So North now 4-3 in conference play. Fargo South drops to 0-7. Davies up top. Right wing 3 coming off the front iron, no by Kaiser. Rebound here to West Fargo. Bridgeford collects the rebound. Pass on the inside. Johnson block shot. She corrals it back. Johnson inside the paint, throws it up off the window, no, and a board here to Kaiser. Kaiser the other side of the floor. As they swing it to the top of the key to Ranky. Ranky right-hand side to Thomas. Thomas find a teammate to Kaiser. Kaiser with a shot fake. Kaiser to the 10. Block shot coming. Wavrin able to block that one, and the board comes down to Bridgeford. Other side. Nice little slip. Wavrin off the window. No. Thomas trying to get the loose ball. Eventually it's still loose. Inside Wavrin again. No. Thomas will get the defensive board this time here for Fargo Davies. As the Eagles bringing up the floor. Right-handed side to Anna Kaiser. Kaiser slowing it up. Leaves it left wing to Ford. Carter, the 5'5" sophomore. Thomas to Ford as they reverse it left wing. Davies. We'll see this with a traveling violation. Fargo Davies, 38 points in this second half. Well, for West Fargo, 30 points in their own right in this second. West Fargo in the front court here. Ball screen coming with it. Now it's going to be the hands of Bakigard inside Wavrin. Wavrin will travel with the basketball. Fargo Davies with the win. They will be tied now here in the EDC with Horace at 6-1, and that's who they will be hosting next on Monday night. Again, your final today here from West Fargo. The Fargo Davies Eagles pick up the victory over the West Fargo Packers here, 88-48. Our post-game show brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash is coming up next.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
As we come back on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, love your ride with the clean routine at Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. Final numbers look like this. Fargo Davies would finish this game with 7 players in the scoring column. 13 made threes as a team and go 15 of 23 from the free throw line with 8 turnovers. While on the opposite side for the West Fargo Packers, they would have 8 players in the scoring column, go 11 of 22 from the stripe with 5 threes and 23 turnovers. Fargo Davies, 4 players in double digits, led by the 22 of Ashton Safransky. Safransky with 22 points, 18 points, 7 boards for Fallon Paginante, also with 4 made threes. 16 points for Quinn Scorey here. Scorey had 3 threes. 14 points for Mariah Burian here with a made triple, and 12 points for Carly Franks with 4 made threes. 4 points for Modine and 2 points for Miss Kaiser here for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Again, Fargo Davies led by the 22 of Safransky and the 18 points of Fallon Paginante. Well, for the West Fargo Packers, 17 points for Briley Peterson with 6 rebounds. 11 points then for Ellie McIntosh with 3 made threes. You had 7 points for Moten. From there, 5 points with Delaney Ogdahl. 4 points, 4 rebounds for Caitlin Keckman. 2 points for Sadie Wavrin, and a point apiece for Anisha Davis and Kennedy Engler. Again, the West Fargo Packers led by the 17 points of Briley Peterson. It's now time to get to our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge Energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy, and, well, you can pretty much put any of the starters for Fargo Davies in their own right. When the Fargo Davies starters score 84, make that 82 of the 88 points here today. That just tells you the balance across the board, where all their starting 5 scored 12 or more points, and including with that, all their starting 5 at least hit 1 3-pointer as well. So our Enbridge Energy players of the game, the starting 5 here for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities with Enbridge. Now we get to our RDK Enterprises feature precision play the contest, and that's threes. You get 39 points from the land of 3. You hit 13 of them Fargo Davies able to get 7 in the first half, 6 in the second, and then points off turnovers as well. Fargo Davies got up 5-0 right away, thanks in part to 2 steals with 4 points. West Fargo able to make it a 6-0 game, then in a run on their own right to get up 6-5, tied at 8, tied at 11. You could also say that 39-7 run to close out the first half was a big part of it as well. But that, again, made 3-pointers. Hitting 13 is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision. Play the contest, Arctic Enterprises, with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. Get ready for the upcoming planter season at planterdoc.com. We'll continue on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show after this from West Fargo.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
As we come back here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, join us now as a sophomore guard, Fallon Paginante, here with 18 points, able to get 4 made threes as well in this contest. Your starters here, Fallon, all with at least 12 points and a made field goal in terms of from beyond the arc. What do you like best about this team? A nice start, West Fargo made a 6-0 run to get the lead. Tied at 8, tied at 11, then a big run to close at the half. What'd you like from your squad here tonight, Fallon?
Yeah, West Fargo's a really good team, and we just got in the paint and got really good kickouts, and it was really easy to knock down shots.
Take us through when you have a starting five where anybody can hit, whether it's going to the paint in terms of attacking, able to hit one from 20 feet. What's it like playing with 5 interchangeable players on the floor at any given time?
It's really nice because you know that anyone on any given day can just knock down shots, and anyone could go off.
Take us through one of your seniors here in Ashton Safransky, 22 points. What does she provide both offensively and defensively to the Eagles this season?
She's just a great player all around. Both her defense really sparks our offense, and she makes really great drives and kickouts, and it makes it really easy for the offense to get started. And
now you're coming up with some big games with Horace and Red River. Obviously, you guys are with them in the EDC standings. What do you hope to kind of take into this contest moving forward against the Hawks upcoming on Monday, then eventually your second meeting with Red River on Friday here, Fallon?
Yeah, I hope we can just take this momentum into those games and, yeah, play well.
Final thing for you, Fallon. What's the trait or characteristic that you best like about this team as you're 8-1 on this season?
I'd say we just have really good teamwork and passing.
Fallon, congratulations on the win and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Fallon Paginante with us here on our postgame show. Will continue after this.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Again, your final here today, 88-48 Davies over the West Fargo Packers. Davies now 8-1 on the season. West Fargo drops to 1-11. That does it for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. On behalf of Chris Crick, I'm Chase Miller. Join us in about 15 minutes for part 2 of the boys game between the Eagles and the Packers coming up next here on your live event.